The myth of Orpheus and Eurydice figures prominently in the Xenotext. I'm about to perform for you this poem that has been the source of so much heartbreak over the last 25 years. It has taken 25 years to produce this work against truly cosmic odds, against its completion. The two poems are very short. They're probably the most constrained text ever conceived in the history of literature, short probably of The Star Gauge by Su Ji, an even more constrained poem in my opinion. These two texts mutually encipher each other. The odds of being able to find this particular encipherment that would work properly to produce two meaningful texts is about 1 in 8 trillion. The odds of being able to design these poems in such a way that they could conceivably be implanted as a gene sequence into a deathless bacterium, such that it would actually produce a viable protein capable of surviving in the organism for a durable length of time. We could not calculate the odds of that occurrence early in the project, but now we can. And the odds of the existence of these poems are 1 in 1 novum quinquagentillion. That's a 1 followed by 172 zeros. A number so vast that there is nothing that you can count in the cosmos to equal that value. And for this reason, because I managed to find these two poems embedded in so immense a haystack, I think I am probably the luckiest poet who has ever lived in the history of literature. This is the Xenotext, the first poem of which is entitled Orpheus, a poem that I have written and enciphered into the DNA of a bacterium. Orpheus. Any style of life is prim. Oh, stay, my lyre, with wily ploys, moan the riff of any tune aloud. Moan now, my fate. In fate we rely. My myth now is the word of life. Now the organism can actually read this poem, and in response it builds a protein whose sequence of amino acids enciphers this following poem, written in the voice of Eurydice. Eurydice. The fairy is rosy of glow. In fate we rely. Moan more grief with any loss. Any loss is the achy trick. With him we stay. Oh, stay, my lyre. We wean him of any milk. Any milk is rosy. Now, as a flourish in this poem, when the organism writes this work entitled Eurydice, the protein it produces causes the organism to glow red in the dark, to become the fairy that is described in the poem, rosy of glow.